I'm gonna make something with canvas for the first time today. It's pretty foreign to me. I don't have a lot of experience with canvas, but let's do this. Every winter I spend a couple days splitting wood and hauling it inside. But hauling a lot of firewood in your arms isn't exactly friendly to your clothing or efficient. So it's an easy solution. I need a firewood carrier, and I figured it would be a good project for me to try out canvas for the first time. I haven't found a supplier yet that has a bunch of options in colors and weights in waxed canvas, and I just came across this one on an Etsy listing. I think it comes from China, but I'm pretty impressed with it. It looks really good, it's heavy duty, it's got a good color, it's waxy, it's got everything I need. However, I'm definitely going to be open to the idea of finding a better supplier down the road. If any of you know any good options, let me know in the comments so I can check it out. Folding the edge like this on rounded corners was not a great idea. This would have turned out much better if I used straight lines on the pattern. Another option would be to bind the edge. I only have a raw edge binding attachment for this machine. So after this project, I immediately hopped on Texel's website and I ordered a double fold attachment that will make projects like this a breeze. And it'll look really professional. Yikes! Straight edges is okay, but that's not really where I would want to put the stitch. I think I'd want to put the stitch closer to the inside edge right here. I just needed to switch out my presser foot. So all in all, this looks really rough, but it is what it is. I just wanted to get a feel for working with canvas for the first time. I'm gonna keep learning a lot. All right, let's get the leather handles installed. This type of handle was kind of a new technique for me as well, and I definitely learned a few things after trying it out. I could have easily just used a 1-inch strap riveted to the canvas. It would have worked just fine. But I always love getting out of my comfort zone a bit and experimenting. Also, I think this style looks a lot more professional and feels more durable. I used an 8 to 9 ounce holster strap leather from American Leather Direct. It would have been a whole lot easier to use something lighter weight, like 6 to 7 ounces. I probably could have done this without wetting or gluing, but I really wanted a heavy, chunky feel to the handles, so I think it was worth the extra work. This is a 4-inch quick release drill press clamp that I use for a lot of things like this. It definitely helps with the wet mold and gluing process. However, if I was doing this for production, I would find something a little more efficient, and I definitely would have been a little more careful. Anytime you wet down veg tan leather and clamp it, you risk marking it up pretty badly. Since I wasn't too worried about this turning out pretty, it did the trick. Then I used 207 bonded nylon thread on my Cobra Class 3 harness stitcher, which is the perfect machine for some heavy duty handles like this. I needed to make some leather washers for the rivets, but I didn't have a punch large enough for it. Luckily, Whit ordered these dies off Etsy a long time ago to make some earrings, and it was the perfect size for some washers. Then I just assembled all the pieces together using double cap rivets and setters from Buckle Guy and moved to the last step, which was sewing the handles. Once I was done, I had to throw some wood in there to test it out, and I couldn't be happier with it. You gotta love that feeling of DIYing something that solves a problem in your life. Click this video right here and you can watch this saddlebag backpack get made out of natural vegetable tan leather. Huge thank you for supporting us and subscribing. It means the world to me. We'll see you on the next one.